Wow. Okay. Things just freaking blew up all over the internet. And the news I'm bringing today is not good news. And this could spell doom for the entire DC universe. And I can tell you, if what I'm about to talk about does actually come to fruition, DC is done. And it's not going to be good. And I will tell you, James Gunn will be the most hated person on the planet. So before I talk about the big plan to completely do an utter reboot, I want to talk about something else that popped up today and something I was going to do a video on, but this one is more important, and I'll actually share my screen in regards to the Peter Gunn or the whole Gunn situation. So we'll show that here in a minute. But first, there were a lot of reports of the Flash movie getting a screening, and it was confirmed by multiple people. And we don't know if there's been real screenings or not. Like, this is all still kind of hearsay and just rumor at this stage. But there were apparently some new screenings of the Flash movie. And they reported that at the end of the film that both Batman and Superman are still lost in time. And that actually that Ben Affleck's appearance in Aquaman 2 has been scrubbed. He is no longer in it. In fact, that they're taking Bruce Wayne out of the film altogether, which sounds interesting. At first I said, this has got to be bullcrap. Like, there's no way they're going to go this route. This would be the stupidest thing in the world. I saw all these reports. I have a video from a long time ago where somebody had seen the film and they gave out all the plot. I don't even remember where the video is. You'd have to go look for it in my profile, but I go point by point on what happens in the film. And it seemed pretty legit. And the rumors are that that's still the plan. And I was like scratching my head going, okay, they might be showing people that film today to keep it a secret, because we all know Ben Affleck was going to be back. It was announced, like, all this stuff was happening. And then this news just dropped from the Hollywood Reporter. Now, I didn't look to see who wrote the story, but holy crap, if this is true, this is freaking insane. So I'm going to share my screen for this one. So it says right here that the Hollywood Reporter reports that new plans for Warner Brothers Discovery's DC Studios, headed by James Gunn and Peter Safran, include Wonder Woman 3 not moving forward and Jason Momoa no longer portraying Aquaman after the release of Aquaman 2. Oh, wow. So I was curious about this Hollywood Reporter story, and there's more being posted on Twitter. It says Michael DeLuca and Pamela Abdy did desire one more go-around of the Snyderverse heroes, possibly even having another Justice League movie with those actors. But that was before Gunn and Safran began formulating their new and still in flux plan. Holy freaking crap. This is absolutely bonkers. Everyone's been quiet, meaning they have been sitting down with people. That's from Gal Gadot, Ben Affleck, Henry Cavill, that there have been things going on behind the scenes. And, Henry Cavill did that video, but then he's been silent, which usually means there are talks going on behind the scenes. Not usually means, it's definitely happening. The problem with this now is these reports are telling us they're about to blow everything up. That there is going to be no more Snyderverse, that they are going to do a complete reboot when all is said and done. And if this happens, this is going to sabotage what purpose would there be for anybody to go see the remaining films? If they're going to go in a completely different direction, they've just doomed the next 4 films to get released. Like, nobody's going to go see them. What is going to have to happen at this stage is Gunn and Safran are going to have to come out and reveal their plans very soon to restore faith in the whole DCU, because as it stands now, if they go this route, they're blowing everything up. There's no reason to recast these people. Now, here's the thing. I talked about this being a committee. The 4 people that we've mentioned, Safran, Gunn, Abdy, and DeLuca, they're only a part of this. You still have David Zaslav. It's a 5-person committee, and they did admit that all of them have to agree before anything moves forward. I can't believe that Gunn would have such a hold or enough pull down there to blow everything up like this. This would be suicide. I will actually be posting directly to James Gunn on Twitter shortly and see if he even responds. But if that Hollywood Reporter story is true, oh my gosh, it's done. Everything's done. Like, they're going to completely blow it up and start over. I'm not interested in that, and I don't think anybody else is going to be interested in that. So what are your guys' thoughts on this brand new revelation that they're going to be doing a full reboot and that none of the original actors will be back in their respective parts after, Aquaman 2 finally gets released, that they're going in a completely new direction? What have you guys heard out there? What have you seen? Please share links. I would love to see what everybody's pulling up. But I couldn't wait to do a video on this. Like, this is some crazy crap. I don't know. I just don't understand what's going on behind the scenes at this stage. Like, they really have got to get their crap together, and they're going to have to give us something to restore faith, because everything looked promising until everything that popped up today, and for it all to happen at the same time. There's a caveat to this. There's still a big group of people out there that hate the Snyderverse, and they will do anything on social media to further that agenda. So whoever wrote that Hollywood Reporter story could be one of those people. Like I shared that story a couple of weeks ago and everybody corrected me on it, who wrote it. Umberto wrote it, we just don't know what's going on right now. Everything's in flux, and that's the best way to put it. We've got to wait to hear from Gunn. We've got to find out what the solidified plans are. But as of right now, it looks like everything is about to blow up. All right, we'll see you guys on the next video.